Perfect.
After I gave birth, Licky's mom and brother got here. His brother, I told Licky that if he comes to bring a box of variety donuts, so he did. He got me a pack of Dunkin' Donuts. If I can get the picture from Licky's mom, I'll insert it here. She took a picture of me eating it. And then they stayed. And then after that, my auntie Nicole and Uncle Quincy came. The blankets. They came, and then my uncle got us, he got us sushi takeout, which you've seen me eating. And then after that, our friends Brazil and Gloria came. And then when they were here, they took out my catheter. So I went to go use the bathroom, and I ended up falling. My leg buckled up somehow, and the nurse just basically let me go, and I fell. I landed on my knee, my sore knee that was like, well, not sore. It was like my numb knee, and then my back and my butt like fell into like the shower. But it's like a stand-up shower, so it's like, you know, like the little step on the bottom, which is like hard, that part like you step over. I landed on that, and then this thingy got like pulled out of my arm because I was still attached to the monitor thing, or the IV. Like now it's just in my arm, but I was still attached like to my IV fluids. And then it got like pulled a little, and then all this was like loaded with blood, and it was just dripping everywhere, and I was just grossed out. I was on my knee, and the way she was trying to pick me up was she was like pulling up my gown, and then my bottoms were already off, so I was just like exposed. And then she was opening the door calling for help, and then people just see me, so I was very uncomfortable. And then Licky had the baby, so there wasn't nothing that he could do. And then she got me cleaned up, we got a whole bunch of help, and then I got emotional. Like, I don't know, I got emotional. I was crying. So my lashes look kind of crazy still yet. I didn't brush them. And then that's what happened last night. And then basically called it a night. Woke up all the time for feedings. She's doing really good with feedings. She's latching on. Today we woke up trying to get discharged later on today. Still waiting to hear if we're able to or not. Basically it's all up to her because she's kind of warm. Oh, I didn't even update. So another thing, how I gave birth. I think the last thing I vlogged was that I kept feeling contractions and I was in pain. So I was getting those good contractions like back to back. And then finally the nurse walks in, and then I told her that I was feeling contractions and that it was sore. So she flipped me over, and she thinks that maybe I just had to change sides or that I was blocking the tubing, whatever. So we flipped sides, and then I went numb again. And then after that, I felt like a bulge in between my legs. Like, I don't know why. I was just like, I feel like I can't close my legs. And then an hour, like exactly an hour before that, they checked me, and I was 3.5 centimeters. So she was like, we shouldn't check you, or we shouldn't have to because, they didn't want to check me because my water broke. So my water did break. My water broke. So they said that they didn't want to keep checking me so I didn't get an infection. But then since I said that, she was like, you know what, I'm just going to check you. She opened my legs, and then she was like, her head is right there. And then she started calling. My doctor was like 30 minutes away. So then luckily I was numb, so I was fine waiting. So this was around 2:40. So she would have been born around like 2:40-ish, 2:45, 2:50-ish, I guess. But since we waited for my doctor, I just kept, oh, somebody's here. So we had to do our vitals. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about how I had to wait for my doctor. So anyways, then the doctor finally came. So they kept me with my legs closed sideways until the doctor came. And then the nurse that we had at that moment was just talking to us, trying to keep me like busy, occupied with work. And then the doctor walked in. They was putting on like her suit. I know you guys seen the video. And then Nikki got a good angle because you don't see all my kind. And then basically she opened up my legs, and I was waiting for her to tell me to push. But literally not even 40 seconds, almost 40 seconds, she popped out. So I didn't even push, guys. I didn't even push out my baby. How cool is that? That's kind of like how it was with Elea, like before I started pushing. I think with Elea, I either did one big push or like 2 tiny pushes. I forget, I can't remember. But her head was already out because we were waiting for the doctor. So my labors kind of go really fast. But they did tell me that the more kids you have, the faster it gets. It got fast. Yeah, my baby. And that's how Lily got here. Yeah. And that's basically how my delivery and labor went so far. Yeah, but the nurse we have now, I feel like he's kind of letting me down by saying that we're not gonna get approved to go home, but I want to go home. Anyways, we're gonna be positive. I'm supposed to have a discharge class at 10:30. I'm not gonna go. After he made me feel like we're not going home, I'm not going to the discharge class. And I mean, I already know everything. This is my third kid, not my first rodeo. I know how to make her drink. Like, I'm not gonna go to it. Did he say that it was that we needed to go to it? He just said he recommends us going to it, right? I don't want to go either. Like, I don't want to go. I'm just gonna say that my legs are. I don't want to walk. And then, like, where do I bring my baby? Can I bring her? Or do I have to put her in the nursery? I don't want her to go in the nursery. I want to stay with her. So I'm not gonna go. What I really want is this thing out of my arm because it's irritating. Like, I can't make my arm straight. Like, I can just feel that part that's in my arm is grossing me out. But yeah, that's update for now. I think I'm gonna eat a donut, keeping her warm. So every time they take her temperature, it's good. So they let us take her home already. Yeah, Aries in school. Leah's with my dad. I'll put a clip here that he sent me because the iPad has a lock on it, or you need like a password. And Arizane knows it, but my dad said that he doesn't know it and Leah doesn't know it, so he bust out his laptop for Leah. So I'll put a little clip here right for that. Little baby. Who do you think she looks like though? So we are bored now. Is the point we are at. We are at the point where we are bored. I washed up my face. My hair looks a little curlyish, but it was just in a bun forever. Baby is still sleeping. Leaky is sleeping, and I'm bored. I'm waiting for my bleeding to stop so I can change back into like my regular clothes because we have to stay till tomorrow. The pediatrician on duty wants to monitor I was about to say monitor Lily an extra day, which to me is like because the next day we have to take her, whatever day we get discharged, like if we got discharged today, the next morning at 9 o'clock we have to take her into her actual pediatrician. So it's like so we have to stay. The pediatrician on duty here wants to monitor her since she is a little bit tiny, teeny tiny. Did I tell you guys she's 5 pounds 4 ounces? 5 pounds 4 ounces. She's 5 pounds 9 ounces, 18 and 3/4 inches long. Does that make sense? And her head was 13 inches. I don't know if I said that, but I'm saying it now. So since she's a little tiny, but I have tiny babies, both girls were 5 pounds 14 ounces. They want to monitor that. And since she was 2 hours old, her temperature dropped. But I feel like it dropped because that room was really cold. Like, because since then her temperature has never dropped. That's why we keep her like extra bundled and swaddled, so we don't have that problem again. Because I want to go home, but we have to stay. And I'm bored and I'm hungry. And can I even leave this room? I mean, I wouldn't want to. And then I put an ice pack down there because the nurse on duty now told me that it'll make me feel better. I mean, down there feels fine, but if it'll stop the bleeding or give me a little healage, why not? And I do have cramping from nursing, so I am on Motrin. Outfit of the day, y'all. OTD. OTD. Can't even talk. A little adventure to the cafeteria while the baby gets her hearing test done. But I need to hurry and get back because she's been sleeping for a while and I know I gotta nurse her. And I don't want them to give her breast milk. I don't want them to give her formula, or I don't want her screaming. Check out my whip. Thank you, sir. So kind. Why do you have to always look so mad? Following my baby. Thanks to my friend Lex and her husband and son Calvin. They sent us over an edible arrangement. And then the lilies next to it. Sorry, I can't zoom. I'm nursing Lily. But the the lilies next to it is from my auntie. But we're about to eat some of that because we don't have a fridge. And I don't want to waste it. Oh, can you undo it? Don't cry now, mommy here. Yeah, you see me? You're gonna cry now. Daddy swaddled her and she was watching Toy Story. TV's so little. Dicky's friends came. Did I say that already? Yep, I did. Hi. Mommy had to go use the bathroom. So like he swallowed her, waiting for our celebratory meal because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? No, he's on the phone. Thank you, brother. Yeah, my baby. Got our celebratory meal. Look at these little sticky. It's like Erze size. No 20 ounces here. This is what I got. If you're curious. Can't even see, whatever. I can't reach it. Oh, shit. Oh, there's mine. Mine actually looks good. Got my salad, no bacon. Oh, yeah. Lily is nursing. Oh, she's gonna cry. I'm hungry, Lily.
Hi, Lily. I already said that.
Lily sees you. She's looking at you. Show her your face, Ari. Just took my first shower here because I felt kind of icky. And I wanted to get into new things. I really want to go into my like normal clothes, but I'm still bleeding down there, so I still gotta wear this big pad. And got all fresh sheets and pillowcases and blankets. And baby just did her, I believe, her heart test. So when I got out of the shower, I could hear her crying. She was hungry. Oh, I forgot. Did I show this my dinner? Oh yeah, we ate our dinner. Oh yeah, and then we're just watching a movie. So we should be getting discharged tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. They said by lunchtime. So we'll see.